There is a way to use criticism as a fuel to success and not becoming reactive. But you need to understand this one perspective that will allow you to even receive feedback in a loving way and you even appreciating being criticized. And what you haven't understood quite yet on an emotional level is that it's okay to make mistakes because you learn. And you probably know that rationally, but emotionally it kicks in. Emotionally you get angry, emotionally you put yourself down. And you're even annoyed about that. You know, you watching this video means that you want to change something about that. So probably you know it rationally, but not emotionally. It's okay to point out mistakes because you get better, and you failing doesn't define you just because you fail at something. But at this point, it feels like it. If you're getting criticized, it affects your self-esteem and your self-worth because you feel like people attack you as a person. Even though it's maybe not the case. Maybe they criticize a certain aspect of your work, a certain behavior that you did, but you instantly feel like, oh, this behavior, or that's what they're pointing out, feels like they're attacking me as a person. I am bad, they don't like me. And what's happening in this moment is that there is an inner conflict happening, because on the one hand you feel like, well, I'm good enough as I am. And now it sounds like, at least you perceive it that way, somebody says, no, I am not good enough. I am wrong. And that's a so-called cognitive dissonance. There is two thoughts within your mind that are conflicting. They don't fit together. And people tend to want to resolve that. And there are two ways you can do this. One way you say, oh, he must be right. Maybe I'm really not that worthy. And that lowers your self-esteem. Not optimal. And then there's the other way of saying, well, he just must be wrong. He just must be mad. He must be jealous. You put him down, you get angry about him because I am right and I'm worthy. And then the ego kicks in, right? You protect things. And the solution here is that you simply don't perceive this as a cognitive dissonance. There is no conflict because yes, you as a person, you're good enough, but the feedback has nothing to do with you being valuable or not. Even if it's mean feedback and they criticize your persona, why are you taking it so serious? And most likely they just criticize aspects of your work. Great, so you get better. Actually, they try to help you improve you. If they would really hate you, they would actually not even show you aspects you can improve. And it's no criticism on a personal level that you're not good enough. There is no conflict. You don't need to resolve anything. You just need to receive it and say, thank you, let me think about it. I'm glad that you thought about me. That's all there is. And the problem also, if you're so reactive, so either way, how you resolve it, maybe you think, oh, I'm not worthy, or you say, no, others, they just must be mean. Both ways, you still are reactive towards feedback and you don't like it, and so you try to avoid it. So how do you continue working in your life? Well, you always try to focus on not making mistakes. So you work and act out of fear and trying to not do something wrong. Instead of being creative, trying new things, like a little kid playing Lego and just being curious. And studies have shown if you work out of fear and not trying to make mistakes, you're less productive, you produce less good work, you're less creative. It's actually not serving anybody. Because the work you do is not just for yourself, you also, in some way, also affect other people always. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Okay. That's the core understanding, working on it emotionally. If you're curious about that, how this tangibly looks like, I need to get to know you a little bit, and I want to actually build up for free a custom strategy with you together based on your personality and your situation. And you can do that by booking a call. There is a link below. You can schedule a call with me personally. We will talk and we will create this custom strategy for you for free. And then afterwards, we can talk about the possibility of moving forward. We can do this, great, then we implement that strategy. If not, so worst case, you have a great strategy and a clear plan how you can work on letting go of being so reactive when criticism hits you. All right, I'll talk to you soon.